Are you looking to create landing pages in your business, but you just don't know which software to use to create them? Well, in this video, I'm looking to compare two of these landing page builders. So let's get into this video. Hi, if you're new, you probably don't know me. My name is Jason Kruger, and I help heart-centered businesses build and automate their online marketing. So in today's video, I'm going to be comparing two landing page builders. The first one that I'm going to be looking at is LeadPages, which is a very popular one and is one of the ones that first came out on the scene when this became a necessity. The next one I'm going to be looking at is Convertri. Now, this is the one that I use personally, but I've used both of them and continually to use both of them for clients as well. So I'm going to be looking to compare how easy these are to use, the templates that they have, and just generally the features that you might get with them. So the first one that we're going to be looking at is LeadPages. Now, when you log into your account, you'll get a screen like this, and if you've got landing pages already built, they'll all be listed. Now, LeadPages does integrate with all autoresponders and webinar platforms and many others. They also have a way of taking payments, but you need to go on to their middle plan. Now, before we go any more forward, we'll just have a look at these plans. So they have three plans. They have the standard, pro, and advanced. So if you're looking just to start out, you want to be paying monthly, you're going to be looking at around $37 per month. Now with that, you have one site, so they allow you to build sites now with these landing page builders. And you have your pop-ups, etc. They host everything for you. Everything is mobile responsive, and you have 40 plus integrations. Now, if you go into the next one, which is $79 per month, you can have 3 sites, landing pages, etc. But then you get a few extra bits where now you can start taking your online payments. And if you really need to go more advanced, where you can create up to 50 sites, then you're going to be paying $321 per month. So let's get back into the features and how easy it is to create these. Now, if I just want to create a normal landing page, I just say create landing page. And we have two different ways of doing it. We have the drag and drop, and we have the standard. Standard is what they used to have when they first started out, and these were all pre-built templates where you couldn't really change much on those templates. You could change some of the colors and the text, but largely it was locked into the way it was presented, and you could only just change out images and some text. And these do and did still, they still work well, but you are limited on what you can do with these. With their drag and drop, this is where you can basically take one of their templates and completely rip it apart and really change the look of it. So let's have a look at some of these templates. And as you can see, there are plenty. The other thing that they allow you to do is to go to the top here and just choose a category for these landing pages. And as you can see, all of these landing pages are sorted by conversion rates. So they have so much data on which landing pages work that they can actually rank them to the ones that rank or convert better than others. So let's just have a look at a free resources and download page. As you can see, these are all the templates. Let's have a look at some others. Now, the main part that you'll probably be looking to do is to create a free resource or a newsletter sign up. So you can see that they have a variety of different templates, and they also have your thank you pages, etc. So let's have a look at one of these templates and just build up a simple landing page. So let's just have a look at this free ebook opt-in page. So if I click on view, so we can just see what it looks like first. We're like, yeah, that one will work. I'm going to say use this template. So once I've chosen my template, I sent to this page where I just give it a name. So I'm just going to call this demo and click on continue. And now I can then go in and make changes to this page. So I can go in there and change the logo, so I can change it to everything I want. At the moment this is text, so I can change that text. But if I wanted to put in a logo, I can just click on widgets and click on image, drag it in here, and then change and choose the one I want to use. And the same with anything in here. I can click on this to make any changes. Now to change this button and integrate it, I just click on edit pop-up. This comes up, I can click on edit integrations, and then in here I can then add the integrations that I want. So you can use ActiveCampaign, Infusionsoft, Aweber, MailChimp, etc. So you can go and choose any of these. If it's a webinar platform, you can choose that as well. So once you've done that, you can go through all of these fields, and if you want to add a new field in, just click on that and then just choose. So I want the first name, click on done, but I want it the other way, so I just click on the arrow to make it at the top. And then over here, this is where I can choose my thank you page. Now within LeadPages, it doesn't it just creates landing pages, whereas you have other software like Convertri, ClickFunnels, etc., where they are more funnel builders. So it builds out all the pages that you may need. So if I have an opt-in, you're definitely going to have your opt-in page and a thank you page, for instance. Whereas in LeadPages, you don't have that, and you have to create them or yourself and then link them. So you would have to create your thank you page and then click on here and then connect them together. And then once I am finished with that, I can click on save and close, and then I can publish this. And once it's published, it gives you the link that you can then use to wherever you need to put that link. Now in Convertri, again, when you log in, it gives you a list of all your funnels rather than just all the landing pages you've created. Now, depending on the account you have with Convertri, they do have other features. Like I say, they do have the checkout part, and that comes with all of their accounts, not just on the higher tiers. But on some of the higher tiers, they have a thing now where you can create auto webinars, so you don't have to get these other expensive auto webinar platforms. You can actually use Convertri for that. They also allow you to upload videos to their platform on the higher tiers, so you're not relying on services like Vimeo or YouTube, which can actually slow your landing page down. Convertri pride themselves on the speed that their landing pages load, because as we know, if your landing page is too slow, people won't click on it, or they won't check the information out on that page, and they will leave it. So the speed of which those pages load is really important, and that's what Convertri pride themselves on. So what I can do now is I just create a new funnel, and I can then say again, choose the type of funnel that I want to use. Now this side of things, they don't give you as a bigger range as LeadPages do with regards to the templates, but you can actually create other pages and choose from a wide range of templates further on. The other thing that you get with Convertri, which LeadPages doesn't have, is in the higher tiers of Convertri, you can import pages. Now, you do need to have permission to kind of copy someone else's landing page or that to import that, because it will import all the images and all that. But what you could do is import it, so you kind of get the layout, and then go in and then change all your images and the text as well. Otherwise, that's just plagiarism. Again, before I go forward, on the pricing page, if you go onto Convertri's landing pricing page, the pricing is slightly different to LeadPages, whereas LeadPages just kind of give you what all their tiers do, or what all their tiers cost. Convertri doesn't. It just gives you one pricing of $99 per month, which is an impressive account with the amount of things you can do with it. But what you should do is go through the trial, because once you've done the trial, they will give you other options as well. So let's just choose a lead gen funnel. Again, we're just going to call it lead gen. We can then select a domain. So I'm just going to choose which one I want it on and click on create. Now, as you can see, all of the pages that I might need are all here. So I have my opt-in page, I have my thank you page, and in the future, I think, oh, I'm going to have some sales associated with this. I now have a templated sales page, checkout page, and then a kind of a delivery page. So if I go in here and just click on edit the page, their editor is slightly different to LeadPages, but I can go in here again and then just change out the text, the images, etc. But I have my general layout that I can just change if I want to. Now, again, another big difference between Convertri and LeadPages, whereas in LeadPages, everything is structured in columns. So you have to have things in certain columns and rows. Convertri doesn't. I can go in here and I can put this text anywhere on this page. It's kind of more of a fluid design. But because of this, the one slight drawback with this is that you do need to have a look at how it looks on mobile. Because it's kind of fluid, it might not look as you expected. So once you've kind of designed it in your desktop view, you should just then go into mobile and just check to see if it does look correct. If it doesn't, you can just go in here and make changes so that it does. Again, with their integrations, I can just click on forms, click on autoresponders, and as you can see, they have a wide range of autoresponders that they integrate with, and with webinars as well. Now, with both LeadPages and Convertri, they don't have a native integration with Zoom just yet. That may come down the line, but at the moment they don't have a direct integration with it. So I can then choose my integration here, and then I can also then, once I'm doing that, select the landing page that I want to connect with. So once you've then selected your thank you page, you're ready then to save and publish it. Now what you need to do is make sure you click on save and then publish. And again, this is where you can choose the URL that you want your landing page to reside on. And once you have that and it's published, you can then again put that link wherever you want to. So once I come out of the editor, I come back to my funnel. So I've now got my thank you page that I can then edit. Now, when creating these funnels, and it's actually the same in LeadPages as well, I always like to work backwards so that when it comes to actually designing the final page, everything else has been done, and then I can just connect everything together. Because at the moment, I've now created both my landing pages within LeadPages and Convertri, but I haven't done the thank you page. So I'll then need to go and do that thank you page, then go back into my landing page to connect those pages together. So I always like to work backwards. So I will then go first to my thank you page, create that, make sure it's published so that I've got the link, etc. I will then go to the landing page and design that, and then make sure that all of that is connected. And that also then goes with the, when I'm integrating it with an autoresponder, I will actually get all the autoresponder stuff set up first, and then go and create the thank you page and the landing page. Overall, they have very similar features. Convertri has a few extra features that LeadPages doesn't, unless you upgrade your LeadPages account, and that goes with creating a cart and taking money. You need to have the next level up on LeadPages to be able to do that. Overall, I love both pieces of software. They both have their nuances, but you'll get that with any software that you use. There's always going to be that one little thing that you don't like. But overall, they're both packed with features, and they're both easy to use. Convertri might have a slight upward curve when it comes to learning how to learn how this works, because it is different to your normal kind of page builder, where it works in kind of blocks and columns and rows, as I've said before. Convertri is more fluid, so you do need to get your head around that, especially when it comes to mobile, to make sure that your designs work across the board. One thing with Convertri is that they are always adding new features, and they're always looking to improve the software. I'm not saying that LeadPages doesn't do that, but Convertri is still young, and they're looking to add more features to it, and they keep a log of all the changes that they're looking to make, and you can then vote on those so that some of the features that you really want are kind of pushed up to the top. So which one would I recommend? Well, it really comes down to preference on how you want to build your landing pages, but it also then comes down to cost. LeadPages for their normal account is $37 a month. The last time I checked with Convertri, I think their lowest tier was around $60, but that might have changed now. You have to go through the trial period to get access to the full range of plans that they have. So if you are on a budget, then I would go with LeadPages, but if that's not really a concern and you do want to take money straight away, then you can go for Convertri, saying that you could always upgrade LeadPages to the next account, which is around $79 a month. So as I said, overall, they're both great pieces of software. In this video, I have just touched upon a few of the features. I didn't want to go in a complete in-depth review on them. I just wanted to have allow you to look at their interfaces, make that choice yourself, so that you can see which one might suit you best. Now, if you liked this video and you would like to be notified of any more videos that I make, please click on the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I next post a video. So I hope to see you on my next video.